Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2016 and the final ever episode of the Everton Project. Today we have simulated 10 years into the future from where I left it in the last episode. If you didn't see that, finale part 1, that was out yesterday. A brilliant episode to end off our final ever matches on Football Manager. And it went well, so yeah, 10 years into the future, it'll be interesting to see what's happened to English football and, you know, just what's happened in general. I mean, can we search ourselves again? I don't think we can, but we are still in the game. Oh, there I am, retired as staff at 41. Everton FC legend. I was upgraded to a legend after my retirement. For some reason, was born in South Shields in 1980. Not really, 1997 is my real birth date. His first and only venture into management was to be a 7-year spell with Everton, where he was appointed in July 2015. During his time with Everton, Hanaud's team lifted the Barclays Premier League in 2021, the FIFA Club World Cup in 2021, and the UEFA Champions League in 2021 and 22. And the UEFA Super Cup in 21, and the FA Cup in 2018, and the Community Shield in 2018 as well. In terms of personal accolade, Hanaud has won the English Premier League Manager of the Year award on 2 occasions, so that's good. And then where do we start? Probably with the Premier League. How's it looking? Try not to look at that, and we'll go back to the season. Where we were, which was that one. There we go. Where we left was second place, 81 points in 2021-22. So we'll have 10 seasons to look through now. And it'll be very interesting. I haven't seen what's happened. Hold on, actually. We'll have a look at managers first. Managers. And, oh, it's been a little bit inconsistent, you know, since my reign there. I was there for 6 years, and as you can see, the longest somebody's been there since is Luis Enrique. 328, 4 years and 328 days. But look at that, 328, 328, 328. So that's interesting, to say the least. He had 2 years less than me, but yeah, let's go back then. Who took over from us? Jose Mourinho. That's actually quite funny. He left Chelsea, the champions, to join Everton. Yeah, well, we'll see what's happened then. So yeah, the year after we left, Everton actually won the title. 28 wins, 6 draws, 4 defeats, 90 points. That is a very good season. It's a shame we can't look at top goal scorers and things for the individual seasons, but Everton doing very well there, with Jose Mourinho at the helm. And then the next year they were down to 4th place, 71 points, so a big drop off in performance. I wonder whether that's why Jose Mourinho left. Might have been. And then the season after that, 7th. Wow. Big drop off. So they were champions 2 years previous and then dropped out of the top 4 for the first time since the first season of the Save, which was there, 2015-16, which was our first season. But 7th place, that's poor, with the squad I imagine they had. And then 25-26, they finished 2nd, 78 points, 6 points behind Chelsea. And then 26-27, they won again. So another title for Everton, 78 points again that season. But it was enough to win that year. A bit of a freak year in the Premier League. Hull City in 3rd place. Cardiff City in 7th. Liverpool down there in 10th. Where's Tottenham? Have Tottenham been relegated? I think Tottenham were relegated. Wow. I'm sure Tottenham weren't that bad a team. No, 4th. They were 4th the previous season and got relegated after that. That is insane. Wow. So yeah, Everton winning that year. And then 5th the next season. This is a crazy Premier League. Tottenham were back in the Premier League that season and finished 16th. So good to see them back in the division. Hull City starting to establish themselves as a bit of a top 4 team now. 28-29, 4th again. fourth for Everton this time. Tottenham making their way back up the table. Arsenal 17th, 1 point above the relegation zone. That is crazy. If I miss anything, by the way, leave it down in the comments section. It'll be interesting to see some of the things that have happened, because crazy things are happening. And 29 to 30, Everton 5th. So they're a bit of a yo-yo team, in the Champions League, out the Champions League, in, win the Premier League, out, and then, so on and so on. Arsenal finishing a more respectable 11th, but the North London clubs certainly not what they used to be. Liverpool in 7th there, Cardiff 6th, Hull City 4th again, so more Champions League football for them. 31, 5th again for Everton, disappointing. 2 years without Champions League football. Hull in 3rd, they're getting closer and closer to a title. Cardiff in 7th, they're very consistent. Arsenal and Tottenham down in 12th and 13th, and Liverpool 16th, just surviving. It looks like on the final day there. And finally, the final season, Everton finished 3rd, so 3rd place for them in the final season of this save. So good to see that they've always been in the top 7, and they've won a couple of titles, but they've been inconsistent. I think what we did with Everton is made them a consistent team. We'll win the top 4 every year, apart from the first year, of course, and that was interesting. But if you look at the past winners, Man United have won it a few times. So this was our last season, 2021-22. So Everton won it the next year, and then Man United twice, then Chelsea, then Everton again, Man United, Chelsea, Man United, Man City. So only 3 other teams apart from Everton have won the title, and Hull have got a couple of 3rd place finishes there, so that's good to see. But let's have a look at Everton on the whole then. And there's our uber consistency from here. Yeah, this is us. Uber consistency until we left there, and then a bit of a slide, bit of a rise, bit of a slide, and sort of sticking around the 4th or 5th place. But 3rd this year, bit of an improvement with Rue Vittoria. Olivier Marin's still there, and Louis Derrida. This is the next thing I wanted to have a look at. Let's have a look at the squad. So Aladad is still in goal, 33 years old. He's had a brilliant time of it. He's certainly improved after I left. We left here, and he's kept lots of clean sheets, which is good. He's on the verge of his 200th clean sheet, which is great to see. I wonder if he's broke the record of Petr Cech. That'll be interesting to see. Louis Derrida at right back, Andres Marin in defence. So the first 3 names I see were part of the squad that I created. Doing very, very well. David Nunes was a guy that I'd had on a Bosman coming in the summer, so let's see how he did. He's played consistently and consistently well. That's good to see. Another good sign. Eduardo. Any other players? Olivier Marin there. How's he done? He's probably one of the best players I've ever signed on Football Manager. And as you can see, his career 7.49 average rating, 71 player of the matches, 68 assists and 10 goals, 486 appearances. Just a fabulous player. And that's it, actually, for real players that we still had. Lewis Cook is actually a real player. He plays for Leeds United, that's it. So, interesting to see him at Everton. But what happened to our best 11? Is the best 11 still got players from our era there? Let's have a quick look. Best 11. Oh, no, hold on. Before we do that, let's have a look at the competitions. So, Champions League, they won it again in 2030. So, it was another 8-year wait before they won it again. But they've finished runner-up a couple of times. Won the Premier League there. FIFA Club World Championship they've won 3 times, so once since we've done it. UEFA Super Cup they won the year we left and were runner-up this year, or the last time they won the Champions League, beg your pardon. They've won the FA Cup since, they've been runner-up a couple of times, well once actually because that was at us. The 2021 one was us. Capital One Cup, they have won it finally in 2031, so only last season, and finished runner-up. So they've been in the last 4 finals, finished runner-up 3 times, and won it once. Community Shield, won that a couple of times since, been runner-up once, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the... yeah, that's probably a better way to look at it. No, it's not actually. Well, first knockout round, won it. Semi-final, final. Ooh, quarter-final, final, semi-final. Oh, on penalties, that looks rough. That looks very rough. But anyway, let's have a look at the best 11 overall. So, the overall best 11, the only players that don't appear in mine, and, well, actually, there's a few. There's Hiddet Avest, who was signed by Jose Mourinho, and, well, he wasn't that special, to be honest, so I don't know how he's in the overall best 11, but he is. David Nunes, who I've signed. John Martin, this guy, he's English. 55 million he's worth. My word. And, yeah, he came through the youth setup when I was here, and he's went on to be one of the best players in the world, if not the best, valued at 55 million. That is insane. What a player he is. Delafeu, Isco, Ericsson. It's interesting to see these have retired. Romelu Lukaku there. He went on till 2029, still playing. Chesney, Steve Lee, I don't know who he is. Januzaj Barkley, Mario Götze, Seamus Coleman, and Alvaro Morata. He went on till 2028, so a few years after me. These players went on, but it doesn't look like Morata played that much actually, because he scored his 100th goal in the season that we just did for Everton, so I don't really know what's happened there. And you can't look at player stats and things, so that's a bit annoying. But that is very, very interesting. So what happened to players like Dele Alli, for instance? Let's go to the best 11 of that season. Dele Alli, he's still a player. He's playing for New York in the MLS at the minute, and oh, that's very sad to see. After I left here, he had his broken leg that year. Remember, he didn't really play for Everton after that, and when he did, he played very poorly. And then for Nottingham Forest, he just fell away as a player, Dele Alli, and that's very sad to see, because he was the best player for a couple of years in our team, Dele Alli, and as you can see by his average rating there, so that's sad to see. Otamendi, he retired shortly after I left. Brendan Galloway, he actually went to West Brom. He went to Tottenham after I left, so the season after I left, he's become a bit of a journeyman after spending a long time at Everton. Saponic, what happened to him? He was at Hull last time we knew. He's turned into a bit of a mediocre player, which is a bit of a shame, because he does have a lot of potential, that guy. Jordan Henderson, he went to Aston Villa, obviously, in our final season. Ross Barkley, what happened to him? He went to Millwall late in his career, and left Everton. Mustn't have turned out to be that good a player in the end, Ross Barkley, which is a shame. Mario Götze, when did he leave? Oh, he stayed right till 2028, and then he retired. Barbier, what's happened to him? He's at Middlesbrough now. Now, I expected big things of Barbier. He went to Man United for $21.5 million. That is a pathetic amount of money for him. PFA Young Player of the Year, and only $21.5 million. And then didn't even play for them. Did injuries affect him? Timeout. Not really. Not really. Not to affect his playtime that much. Hold on. That's very disappointing to see. He didn't play for 4 years, and then went to Middlesbrough, and he's starting to pick up again. But that's just annoying more than anything. I don't know why he would leave Everton, or why they would sell him. He was one of the best players. Isco, did he stay? Oh, he went to AS Monaco. For 4.8 million. What? Why did Everton sell him? He was great. It's annoying, really. What about Christoph Wolff and Leonardo? Let's have a look at him. He's at Middlesbrough as well. So it looks like Middlesbrough are putting together the legacy of Everton. Yeah, he played consistently for Everton and played well for the large part, which is good. He had a brilliant season when I left and then dipped off a little bit. He had a good season here in 2025-26 and 26-27, and now he's moved to Middlesbrough, so hopefully he can last a couple of more years. Christoph Wolff, he's at Watford now. He's 31 years old. Oh, he left Everton pretty shortly. Well, yeah, they weren't playing him, and then they sold him to Watford for $10.5 million, and he became a bit of a staple in their squad. But a very good player, Christoph Wolff, and he could have been something huge if we'd stayed at the club. Phil Jones, what's happened to him? He went and played in Qatar for a few years, actually. But on the whole, I would say the Everton Project was a successful one. You know, we wanted to turn them into a team that won the Premier League, Champions League, and competed there. And we've certainly made them into that, and the legacy seemed to have continued over the 10 years. It's very interesting to see. And yeah, that is pretty much that for this video and this series, I guess. I mean, there could be one thing to look at actually and see if there's been any funny records for Everton players. Top goal scorer, this guy, Mikel Giroud, seems to be very good. But after we left, it was Lukaku, Morata Lukaku, had a few good seasons, and then Esquiel Pons, who's a real player apparently, so that's funny. Most assists, Leonardo, Goetze, Ericsson there, Marin, that's funny. Most player of the match is Marin's gonna probably... Oh, Cristiano Ronaldo, what happened to him? Oh, he's a manager now. He stayed for a few years and did very, very well. Then didn't play that season and retired. So, fair enough. Oldest goal scorer, Romelu Lukaku, 35 years old. Adnan Januzaj there. Fans Player of the Year. Olivier Marin, most definitely. Now let's have a look at legends of the club. Did any of the players that we brought through turn into legends? Goetze did, Marin did, Coleman did, Aladad has. That's really, really good to see. Really good to see. Barkley only a favoured personnel, unfortunately. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. They have moved to a new stadium, by the way. I didn't show this in the last episode, but after the Champions League final, they moved to Everton Stadium. So yeah, they spent a lot of money on that. Possibly quite stupidly. I didn't really look at the transfer history, and perhaps I should have. Let's have a look at Mourinho's dealings. Nunes, that's the one we signed. Then Mane, Dragovic, there's that guy, Sergio and Morin. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it now. I just want to thank you for such a brilliant series. Please leave a like down below if you've enjoyed it. You don't have to, of course, but it'll mean a lot to me, and it'll help the channel out a lot. I will see you in about a week or so for the new Football Manager series, which is going to be a Youth Academy challenge with South Shields. It's been great. It's been wonderful interacting with you guys in the comments section, and yeah, hopefully it continues into the next series. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you later.